Do you know what? I'm actually so embarrassed looking back that I put up for 5 months with a boy who gave me didn't even give me the bare minimum. Actually struggled to give me the bare minimum. 5 months. 5 months. Don't get me wrong. A very, very nice guy. Didn't end on bad terms. No bad blood, nothing like that. Not awkward. How can one just not be communicative like that? How can one not show an interest in how is it difficult to do? Do you have like that much ego and that much pride to like not even ask about the other person's day and then just play it off like you were busy? It takes a second to ask how somebody is.
Let my hand go.
No!
Let my hand go.
You're just gonna try to move, so no.
I am going to leave.
No!
Yes, I am.
Why do you have to leave so f***ing bad?
I don't want to do this no more.
Bitches be like, oh, I was with him when he ain't have nothing, when he was dead broke. Bitch, you're probably the reason. Because why when he left you, his life started getting better. He started flourishing. He started believing in himself. Bitch, you the reason why he was down. Now he got a new bitch that's pouring into him, that's loving him properly. And things are working out for him. And now she's reaping the benefits.
What's good, guys? It's your boy Josten J coming to you with another video. Let's cook, boys. Let's cook. All right. This is the power of walking away. If she says any of these 5 things, just walk away. I want to know if a woman has ever said any of these 5 things that we're about to discuss. If so, let's discuss this. Get in the comments. And if I'm missing anything that you might have heard, drop it in the comments. Let's have this discussion. Because I recently ran into one of my exes while I'm with my main chick now. And I was thinking to myself, the difference is night and day. The disrespect that I put up with in that relationship to the woman that I have in my life now, night and day, bro. Just get cooperation. I'm not frustrated. I have peace. I was really infatuated with this woman in particular. And there was always this push-pull, breaking up to get back together, breaking up to get back together. And I know a lot of guys are going through this and they're trying to figure out, how can I get this thing right? It's not that. It's just that you haven't walked away and learned to have self-respect. You haven't made boundaries with self. But when you do, everything changes. So with that being said, let's get straight into it. Number 1, you aren't my usual type. I'm accepting a lot from you. What this means is that when you're not a woman's usual type, a lot of guys take it as a compliment when you actually do get the girl. You won her over. No. It means she has to grow to like you. There's certain things that you do that she doesn't like. There's a certain way that you are that she doesn't like. It's not just physical. And it could be physical as well. But when a woman has to grow to like you, she doesn't have a high desire for you, a high desire to please you. Don't focus on the sexual part. A high desire to please you, to make sure your needs are met, to make sure everything is operating and flowing the way it's supposed to. If she doesn't have that high desire to do these certain things that you're expecting of a woman, it's never going to work out. More so, she's pulling the wool over your eyes in the beginning. You're not my usual type, but she's your usual type. You really like this woman. That's not a good dynamic to have. And see, when it's toxic between the two of you, you start to think she does like me. She is going crazy over me. These aren't healthy dynamics within a relationship. So I always found myself trying to please this woman. It was never good enough. I was doing things. It was as if I was messing up when I wasn't messing up. And it went right over my head. You're not my usual type. I don't really go for guys like you. Oh, yeah? Well, that's cool. I'm still here. See, I didn't have that self-respect. Went into that relationship like, no, I want her. I want her. Not worried about, does she want me? Does she want me like that? Oh, she gave me some sex. Cool. And she was doing the little things in the beginning, cooking, but it wasn't consistent. But it was all from the initial time she told me, you're not my usual type. And I know guys are going to think that they're winning something when they actually get with a woman that actually voices this. It's not good, brother. It's not good. When you're a man, you want a woman to like you for being who you are. Off rip. Not a woman that you have to fight for and earn with all this goofy nonsense. I didn't listen. Number 2, be a man, man up. Heard this a lot from her as well. Be a man and man up. When women get with you and you're not their initial type, you're going to have to follow up with something. You're going to have to come with more benefit than just being her usual type that she wants to go after, that she has no problem giving it up to and being submissive to. Always remember that. That's why in number one, you can't go over that. You can't let that go over your head. Man up, be a man. When things aren't going the way that they need it to go, they will start to shame you and belittle you, put you into a corner where you have no choice but to conform to her rules, whether it's nonsense or not, because you're going to start to feel some type of way about yourself. Am I less than a man? Am I not a man? No, I need to do better. And you can actually be trying to become a better man. And it has nothing to do with her and everything to do with you. See, in this situation, I was trying to become a better man. I was on my job. I was on my hustle. Coming up, it wasn't good enough for her. She needed her standards and requirements to be met. So through making me feel bad, she figured that she was going to get it. And I was listening. And guess what it did for my confidence? Absolutely nothing. So if a woman is ever telling you, you need to be a man or man up, how can a woman tell you what a man is when she never walked a mile, never walked a step in a man's shoes? Ask yourself that. And a lot of women that don't grow up with men in their lives and they don't respect men, maybe they didn't like their father, they didn't have a real father, they can't even tell you what a man represents. They can't tell you how a man moves. They can't even tell you how a man is supposed to treat a woman. So how can she tell you something like that? And in this situation, the woman I was dealing with, she didn't have a good relationship with her father. These are things that we don't look at when we're infatuated with somebody. So just remember, be a man, man up. Ask yourself, am I a man? Yes, I'm a man. How do I conduct myself? Like a man. How do I live my life? Like a proper man. If those questions are being answered that way, then it's more so that she's an entitled, spoiled brat and she can't have her way. So now she needs to invoke feelings into you to make you feel bad so you conform to her rules. Walk away. Number 3, you need to do more. You need to do this and that because my ex used to do this and that for me. Ask yourself this. If you were with someone who met your standards and did everything right, why are you not with them? In this case, that guy dumped her, trying to put those standards onto me. The funniest thing about this is I was literally coming up in life, trying to do my best, started earning more, started doing better. Still wasn't good enough because she didn't see that she could reap the benefits off of that. How can I give you all of this? And the problem was with her vehicle. I'll never forget this. The problem was with her vehicle, which is her responsibility. But somehow I needed to help in that situation. And a lot of the reasons why I tell you guys the vetting process is so key is because we weren't dating for that long when this problem had come up. She's like, you need to help me with this, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yo, I can't do that right now. Well, my ex would have had it handled by now. So go back to your ex. And I remember I walked away. Even in that particular story, I walked away all to come back. This is what I mean with this push, pull, breaking up to make up. Knowing that I'm not going for disrespect, but at the same time, allowing the disrespect by coming back. Remember, patterns. You're following patterns when you go back to the woman that's disrespecting you, that's playing with you, trying to manipulate you, that's actually manipulating you. Lowering your self-esteem, lowering your confidence to deal with this chick. When you're going back and forth and you keep going back to her, that's not doing anything for you. It's letting her know, hell, accept the disrespect. And it's funny, my main chick now doesn't ask me for money. If anything, pours into me. If anything, pays me with respect, cooperation, loyalty, and all of it. 2 women in the same area, in the same vicinity right now, looking at my past and looking at where I'm at right now. Got disrespected, get so much respect now. Hilarious. If a woman's ever trying to belittle you off of what somebody else used to do, it doesn't even have to be a guy. It could be somebody else in her life. Well, this person would have did this for me. Well, go get it from that person. Go get it from that person. And it's funny how in the future, you'll be up. For instance, I don't got to do nothing for her now and I'm up. Couldn't appreciate me while I was there, but now I'm up. And I don't got to do a damn thing for you because you couldn't wait. See how that works? Couldn't wait. Don't ever think that you won't boss up in life. Don't ever think that you won't elevate to a level that is better than the level that you're at, or the level that you're at right now. A woman leaves you right now. You will do better without her. And she can't reap the benefits of that either. See, if they can't wait in between when you're trying to become better, they ain't worth it anyway. That just proves it. Number 4, you're lucky to have me. You're lucky that I gave you a chance. See, I remember, like I'm telling you, break up to make up. We would break up, then get back together. I would do my thing with other women, right? And I remember that she said this one time, you know, I've been keeping tabs on you, and everybody that you hooked up ain't cuter than me. They ain't better than me. Like, why the fuck would you say something like that? And this is the thing too. When the relationship is toxic, but the woman isn't posted up with somebody else, she isn't posting somebody else, she ain't really doing anything with anybody else, and you guys come back together, you're thinking that that wins her brownie points. Oh, she hasn't hooked up with anybody. She hasn't posted up with anybody. She ain't really disrespect me like that, even though she did disrespect you like that. So you're loyal to toxic behavior. And now you're following these patterns. And she understands how you operate now. So we would get back together, and then she would tell me things like, you're never going to find anybody better than me. And when you listen to this, you start to condition yourself to believe that it's actually true. Because why would you be finding your way back to her? See, in between, I'm doing my thing with other chicks. Obviously, nothing was serious. I didn't have a girlfriend. I didn't break up with anybody. I was just hooking up. But I was experiencing good energy from these women. But I'll never forget that. We met up, had something to eat, and we're sitting there at the table, and she starts like laughing. I'm like, what's wrong? She's like, I can't believe that you did all of this. You're going out on these dates, you're hanging with these chicks, and you're posted up. Because I used to post a lot on Instagram, and none of these chicks are better than me. And in my mind, I'm like, how do you know that? And she's equating things to looks. See, this is why women that look good, yes, it could be makeup. Even without the makeup, when they look good and they know that they look good, they have this chip on their shoulder. They have this ego. That's what causes a lot of these chicks to act the way that they act. But when she said that, I'll never forget that. I'm thinking in my head, the nerve of you. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? What the hell is wrong with you? You're actually delusional, because a lot of the chicks I did hook up with were attractive. So in my mind, I'm thinking, you're just saying this to make me feel bad and make yourself feel better. Because I was picking up on this pattern. But I wouldn't fully walk away. When a woman is telling you things like, you're lucky to have me, you're lucky that I put up with you. I heard that constantly in that situation. Heard it constantly. And it just makes so much sense that I overlooked that, and my confidence was always down. My self-esteem was always down. I was always thinking that I was doing something wrong when I wasn't doing anything wrong. And it was funny, the pockets of confidence, the pockets of when my confidence did rise was when we were not together, when I walked away from her, when I was doing my thing, when I was doing better without her. Confidence was sky high. Whenever I got back with her, she's putting me down. But it was all my own doings by going back. This is why I'm telling men, walk away when women say things like this. But when she tells you, you're lucky to have me, you're lucky that I put up with you, you're lucky that I gave you a chance, don't ever deal with this type of stuff, brother. Number 5, let's close the video out with this one. And this is the most important one on the list. You can't tell me what to do. Now, it's true. You can't tell a woman what to do. You can't control a woman. You shouldn't want to. But when a woman is actually into you, see, let's go back to number 1. You aren't my usual type. I'm accepting a lot. You aren't my usual type. See, when they don't see you as their usual type, the guy that they really have the hots for, that they want to be with, you can't tell me what to do is going to get executed. Because it's funny how when they like a dude naturally leads them and tells them what to do. But when they don't like you like that, no, you can't tell me what to do. What the hell? Get out of here with that. But when they don't want to lose a dude, it's like, okay, all right, like, I'll fix it. I'll do it. Remember that. Don't ever think that you're winning a woman over. Rather, a woman should be meeting you in the middle, and she's like, I like this dude. I want to prove myself to this dude. And at the same time, if you see that, then you can move in that direction a little bit. Not too much, though. Because this is what happens. Their ego is so overinflated. That's like, yo, you can't tell me what to do. I barely even like you. And you're blinded because you're having sex with her. You're going on dates. You're doing this. You're doing that. And you're thinking that things are growing. But deep down inside, she's using you for whatever reason she's using you for. And you can't really see it. See, back then, I didn't even need women to do anything for me. I was just infatuated. If I liked her, I liked her. Today, it ain't the same, brother. So I was just thinking to myself, when I saw her, so many thoughts were rushing through my head. And it was so quick. It's funny how it's like ADHD brain. You'll be thinking a bunch of things and you can't stop. But the situation was like a second or two. I looked at her and I looked away and then went back to the aisle that I was in because I had stepped out. There was an aisle and then another aisle. So when I walked, I looked to my right, I saw her. I looked straight, looked up in the aisle, didn't see anything I needed, turned back around, went to my chick. But I just thought to myself, all these thoughts came rushing back and I'm like, yo, I used to really be a goofy dealing with this chick. When a woman tells you, you can't tell me what to do, she doesn't want to be led by you and she doesn't respect your leadership. She doesn't respect what you think like that. It is what it is. For whatever reason, she's with you. Women want your honest opinion. Women want your guidance. Women want to know what you think. Women want to know, oh, does this outfit look nice on me? Hey, babe, I'm going to run over here. Is that okay with you? Women will naturally do that when they're into you. When they're not into you like that, you can't tell them what to do. Who the hell you think you are, sir? So just remember that. If a woman ever has said that to you, you need to realize that she wasn't really into you like that. If you're in a situation right now and a woman's telling you you're being too controlling, you're insecure, who the hell do you think you are? You can't tell me what to do. This is all the language of someone who doesn't like you, doesn't have burning desire for you. You need to walk away. So once again, if you've heard any of these things that I discussed in this video, get in the comments, let's talk about it. If there's anything that I should have added in your own personal experience that you've heard, put it in the comments. Let's talk about this together because we respect ourselves because you are him and they are them. And that's just the facts. So this was the power of walking away. If she says these 5 things, just walk away. Hope you guys got a lot out of it. It's your boy, Josten J. Get with you boys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go, boys. Let's go.